Wednesday because BSA is live. I'm Teacher Tony, and this is Class of 2021. Well, actually, it's two members of Class of 2021, and I'm going to explain why there's only two of us here today. You guys ready? Put your hands together for everybody here today. We've got our returning coaches. We've got Kevin Gallagher, we got Pamela, Kawada, and we had, at one point, we had Avery Davis. So I'm not sure if he's trying to get in right now, but if he is, we'll be sure to let him back in. He's our graduate student. He's one of our coaches in training. So again, Wednesday, we do this every Wednesday, 6 to 7, sometimes a little longer. And today, the reason that there's only a few of us, what do you guys think the reason is? Let's turn our mics on. Ella, Zach, Pamela, and Kevin. Why do you think the class is so small today? Who has an idea?
They booked gigs.
Oh,
yeah.
And isn't that that's the point of this school, right? Is to get you networked in, get you trained so that when an audition comes up, the industry is starting to warm back up and we're starting to see that productions are out there. And with that being said, I'm going to pull up my itinerary. This is what happened over the past year. Riker booked a huge, not little movie, a huge movie, and he's filming starting on Saturday for the next 2 weeks, and there's 4 feature films out of it, and potentially a soap opera that comes from that as well. All paid, full SAG, big deal. So congrats, let's give Riker a big round of applause for booking that gig. Mila's not here. Mila booked with Brat TV, and she's got a full-time job for right now, indefinite. So she's a full member of Brat TV now, highly paid actress. Big round of applause for Mila on Brat TV, big agency. Holden, he booked a manager on this very stage. So let's big round of applause for Holden as a professional manager. Ella got a professional manager. Nelson, right? Nelson Parks became your manager, and you guys are in discussion of what that looks like. So Ella Grace got herself a manager on this stage. Reese is not with us now because she's a big actress on the LOL network. She's actually a voiceover specialist, a recurring voiceover, and she is one of the main voices you hear on LOL. Let's hear it for Reese. Who else is not here with us? Well, Kendall is, because she's our stage director, but Kendall booked 2 commercials, and they're both national commercials that are currently running now, both in Spanish and English, and she's still getting residual checks. She's making money. Let's hear it for Kendall. Kelsey Lee hasn't been with us in a while. She has a TV series that's built around her and her personality. And so she's getting ready to produce some episodes of her TV show. So let's hear it for Kelsey Lee. Who else is not with us today? Avery Davis as a director, and he's actually worked with Steven Spielberg when he was acting. He worked with, who are some of the actors you worked with? Kelly Clarkson. You actually had a production you did with Kelly Clarkson, and now he's directing and producing his own shows. Let's hear it for Avery Davis, big director in the making. He's actually a trainee here now that he's graduated from BSA. And Zach and Ethan, they both got scholarships. So both of them are on the scholarship program. And Zach's been with me, I think he was 5 or 6 or something like that. And he had a TV show that we actually had big cameras, the whole 9 yards, when he was 5 or 6. And so we're getting ready to do another show with him. He's practicing his music. I don't know if you're going to sing for us today. Zach, do you have anything prepared for us?
Not today. Next week, for sure.
Next week. So he's going to sing. So he's got a budding music career as well as an acting career. Dominique's doing a series on YouTube, which is based on his physical comedy. He's a clown, a professionally trained clown, not a kind of clowning off clown, but a real clown. And so he's getting ready to do a TV show on YouTube for his network. So he's training right now for that. And there's a bunch of students. So Kendall, pull up the photos, that the second email I gave you of photos, and we're going to screen share. Kendall's our stage director today, and she puts in overtime for us. She's also been accepted to a college program at Harvard University. So Kendall's studying online right now at Harvard, and we're really excited that she's a little Doogie Howser. Okay, so these are some of my past students. We're just doing a little wrap up of just promos. So Holly Marie is now doing master teaching in dance. She was a former Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. She took my in-person classes for a while, and she went off to be very successful in the dance community. slash acting. So that's, she's doing really well if you guys are into dance. Then we have, this is Bonded and Buffalo 8. These are some of the producers I work with. They just got a big movie, and this is the actor. It's an AI actor, all total artificial intelligent acting. So be careful, our jobs are being threatened by artificial intelligence. So beware, do not let this robot beat you out. But she's starring in a big feature film. So we're excited for that. Now next, we have Riker at Sweetie High. He's now starting to get big interviews at the big networks. There's Awesomeness TV, there's Sweetie High, there's Brat TV, there's Nickelodeon and Disney. So he was featured there, which was huge. So he's getting a lot of press. Kendall's got a big newspaper article out, as well as Reese has a big newspaper article out on who they are as actors. So they're all getting the press thing to get. This is one of the former actors I worked with on a production, and she's got that big, look behind her, she's got that big billboard with guests. And then you're going to see an actual billboard when you go a little further over in Hollywood by CNN in Hollywood proper. There's her billboard. So you guys might get a billboard down the road, but she's doing really well. She was Miss Las Vegas, and she's just been spinning it into just more success and more popularity. So she's well on her way to being a superstar. And there's another one of my former students who got into the fight world, and she's a ring girl. And she won a big award. I didn't know they give big awards for ring girls, but she got a huge award for being the #1 ring girl in one of the biggest fight communities there is. And scroll a little bit more, and a little bit more. And there she's doing her ring girl. She won, so she's the ring card girl of the year. So congratulations, Brittany, one of my former students. And let's see, that might wrap up. Let's see if that, oh, and of course me, I'm also going to Harvard. Here we go. Certified that Tony Boldy, your teacher, keep going, successfully completed my first class. Go too fast, slow down, go back. First class on Prediction X of Jon Snow and the Cholera outbreak of 1854. Very actually engaging class. And then last but not least, your teacher is and was an acting student. I'm a big kid right there in my late 20s or 30s trying to play a teenager, stealing some of your roles. And that was a movie we did in a while back in the desert there, in the Mojave Desert. So I'm the big kid on the bike trying to be some little teenager in some trailer park. So I teach what I know, and I know acting, and I know production. So those are some of the success stories. So let's go back to our first email that I sent you, Kendall. And I'm just letting you guys realize that we go off to work. The whole purpose of doing BSA Live is so that you guys can get trained and you can get advice from the professionals like Pamela and Kevin, and you guys can go off, and Adrian, who's not with us today, who's working on set, by the way, that's why he's not here. You too can go off and make money doing what you love to do. If there's any parents watching and they want to get their kids involved with BSA, we're doing a referral program. So if anybody here refers somebody, you guys are actually gonna get money back, greenbacks back in your pocket. And these are some of my friends that I've had the pleasure of working with. These are some of the coaches that came in and coached over the past year. A lot of really successful families here. You can take a look at that later, but you can see some recognizable faces. And we'll keep going. All people we've had grace our stage or I've worked with. There's a little music jam session that we did for Christmas, which was so much fun. And keep going. These are some of my, stop right here. These are some of my past students and some coaches that I coached. But there's Izzy with, America's Got Talent. And we've got Avery with Steven Spielberg. If you can look in the bottom corner, go a little bit further, Kendall, just a little bit. See the bus right there, the very bottom right bus? That's one of my former students who got the lead in a TV show called Magicians. And it started on Sci-Fi and it moved over to Netflix. And she is the star of that TV series. And she's got a bus driving around town with her face on it. And so if you have a chance to look at some of those really small photos, if you guys can like pause while you're watching this and just take a look at some of the success stories of my students. I'm really proud of you guys. So the reason the class is so small today is because not only did the class ahead of them go off to work, this class of 2020 went off to work. And now we've got a new class of 2021 and they're off working. So it's not good for me as a business person, but for a teacher, I'm so proud of these kids. And I'm not worried about, running a business. I'm really trying to get these kids to work. And that's really what the focus is. So that's why today's class is so small. We're doing a magazine, as you can see here, and just little mock-ups, and just to really kind of get the exposure. It's a lot of networking in Hollywood. It's who you know. You got to know what you know, but you also need to know some people that can open doors. Here's some famous people. Adam Sandler with, who's that? Is that Ella Grace? How old were you there, Ella? Turn on your mic.
I was either 6 or 7 years old.
Yeah, see, that's a good age. I like that. And then your little brother, how old is he there?
He's probably like almost 2. Now he's almost 3.
Yeah. So yeah, he's a little supermodel. So are you. But what a cutie, right? And I know he wants to be an actor because I heard him singing when I was training you the other day. So I know it's in his blood too. So you may see her. And what's your brother's name?
His name's Anderson.
So we're going to see Anderson. Excuse me. We're going to see Anderson really soon. And there's Faithlin. Let's see Faithlin. And that was her learning to read. And that was her first day with me. I'm up in the top right. And then last but not least, we got little Zach right there. And next week, Zach's going to show us a little sample of his singing and really just being a genius actor back at that little young age. And he had a big breakthrough, I think, 2 weeks ago. So if you guys want to go back a couple episodes, you can take a look at his huge breakthrough. And we've been working on him for a while. So I'm really proud of Zach's hard work. And I think that's going to take us into our first link. And then we're going to get into our coaches and say hi to our coaches. Again, that's our show right here, BSA Live. That's me, Teacher Tony. And we're really proud of promoting you guys. So any way I can promote you, send me YouTube links. We'll put them on the show here. We'll blast them out. And if you guys want to blast this show out in your social media world, go right ahead. It's all about helping each other. And let's go to a couple links here. So this is the success stories. This is some of the stuff. Cindy's doing really well. She's got over 15 million views on her network. She's getting ready to hire some of you guys, some of the actors here, and some of the actors that have been involved with BSA to audition for some new series that are getting ready to go now that Hollywood seems to be loosening up and people are starting to film. So be ready, you guys. We're going to audition a lot of you. So our inspiration are shows like Laugh-In, Mad TV, and Living Color, Saturday Night Live, The Voice, America's Got Talent, American Idol, The Greenlight Project, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. Back in the 70s, a show called Fame, Hee Haw. These are different inspirations that we've pulled from to try to work on this particular stage. These are the warm-ups the kids do, vocal warm-ups. We do riddles. It's really small. Let's see, jokes, mirror exercise. You think you're great, weird, funny. Those are fun exercises. A lot of gibberish. Who am I? Grocery shopping, freeze tag. You guys remember all this when you first started. One-word stories, colors. These were the things we did when we first started as a group, and they've advanced so much that we don't even do that in front of you guys anymore. We do sense memory, space work, emotional triggers, 16-step breakdown. This is the stuff we do in the private classes that get them here on the main stage. Last week we showed Mila playing with accents, experimenting. Ella Grace is really good with accents. She's going to do some voiceover work for sure. She's definitely talented. Let's go to Eric Olson. Eric Olson's one of my dearest friends. He's one of the producers I've worked with. This is a commercial he produced and acted in for the Super Bowl commercial. So let's play the Super Bowl ad for Eric Olson, a dear friend of mine. I'm going to bring him to our class here very, very soon. I don't know if it can, oh no. Yeah, you're not friends with him. I wanted you to check these. There you go. Let's see if it plays. Is there sound? All right, so that's Eric Olson. He created that. He shot that. He edited that. He acted in that. He wrote that. I'm encouraging you guys, if you have that talent, to do it yourself and don't wait for anybody. That became a Super Bowl commercial. Let's see what else we got. Jonathan George, he's one of our coaches that's going to come on. The live show that we're building that's going to be in the live sound stage, this is one of your judges. And he won, and I'm going to let you watch it, and then I'll explain who he is. He is my business partner in the next phase.
Live from the Ed McMahon Next Big Star Theater at the MGM Grand, the City of Entertainment, Las Vegas, here are the Next Big Stars.
Well, in head-to-head competition, two electrifying male performers. Our next performer hails from Dallas, Texas, will be singing an original song. Please welcome Jonathan George.
We've gone our separate ways. You never leave my mind, no. And my heart longs for the days that you were in my arms to hold and caress. I'm losing all my selfish ways and all my love confess.
Please welcome Jonathan George.
All my pride and I'm asking you back in my heart. I wanna prove my love, make a brand new start, and yes I do. And I let you walk away. I need your love, so baby, baby. There's no distance I won't travel, no mountains I won't climb, no rivers I won't cross to get you to this heart of mine. I believe all my
And here he is singing his original song. Welcome to the stage, LA's own Jonathan George.
we make a brand new start. And I let it walk away. I need your love, so baby, baby, stay, stay, oh, stay, please, baby, please stay.
You were great.
Our audience is now going to vote for their favorite male performer. Will it be Jonathan
Now
George
it's time for our
or
audience to
Antoine
decide.
Robinson? Will it be
Tonight's
Jonathan
champion
George or
performer,
Midget?
Jonathan George or John Webb?
Vote now.
The champion is Jonathan George.
Yes.
Jonathan George.
Jonathan George.
Tonight's champion male performer is Jonathan George.
Jonathan George. Jonathan, that's 3 championships for you. You did very well tonight. You beat the big champ.
My God, we're shaking. We're shaking bacon. I'm so excited.
Ray, tell me how you're feeling right now.
Oh my God. Is that peeing on myself?
All right, so that's Jonathan George. Jonathan is my business partner in BSA Live, the actual live stage version competition. He won every single episode of the second season. So the first season, Sam Harris, not, you guys aren't old enough to remember, but the parents watching are. Sam Harris, by miles and miles and miles, won the first episode, which became what we know probably as American Idol and The Voice and all the competition shows. And then the second season, Jonathan George just killed it. So he is actually partnering up with us to do this next phase. We're going to work with Pamela. We've been talking to her on what that's going to look like. She's like, tell me more, tell me more. I haven't had a chance to tell you more. But Kevin Dorsey is also our executive producer, and he's going to be one of your coaches. He worked with Michael Jackson for basically ever. He started 30 years ago before Michael passed. He was his music director. He was the voice of the Oh Yeah and Weird Science for some people that are my age. He worked with Dolly Parton and Stevie Wonder and Sting, and the list just goes, it's on and on and on. Kevin Dorsey is an icon. He is also one of my partners in this BSA Live. So he's the gatekeeper for American Idol and The Voice. He's the one that says yes or no if you get on the stage. So now there's the 2 judges right there. And then we're working with Pamela and we're discussing what that's going to look like. So, and then we're getting ready to cast a host. I thought about doing it, but I think we need to hire like a Ryan Seacrest level host, but who knows? We'll see. We're gonna wait that out. We're gonna wait that one out. But I want you people I want you guys to be part of the show, just like Jonathan was. And it's getting really exciting now that Hollywood's starting to loosen up. So you guys, we're going to see a lot more momentum. So by taking this stage serious, you have no idea what it's inspired and what it's done. So I thank you. I thank everybody involved. And let's say hi to Pamela really quick. So Pamela, how are you today?
I'm doing fabulous. How are all you guys?
Yay!
Yeah.
Well, I was excited. You're one of the newest coaches that have come to BSA Live, and you just fell in love with us, and we just fell in love with you right away, and we look forward to a long future with you. But tell us a little bit about your backstory and how you got to be an actress and the things that you're doing.
Okay, great. Well, I went to UCLA and I went to law school, and I did a lot of theater at UCLA, and then I became a mom, entrepreneur, and I have a talk show, Getting Real with Pamela, on Apple TV and EverTalk. And I'm doing this show right now, and I have a lifestyle show, but it's on hold because of COVID and everything. And I'm also a published writer, Amazon bestseller, Own Your Dreams. It's a book with Les Brown, the motivational speaker.
Yep.
So, and we collaborate with other great authors. And so I'm just excited for what's to come in the future.
Well, we're excited to have you here as well. So we're going to, as this unfolds, we're going to keep everyone informed to the best of our ability. Let's go to Kevin Gallagher. Kevin, I know that you worked with Dane Cook on a Kids' Choice Awards and that you have a masterful mastery of voice characters. I know that you can do accents. You're an actor, and you're just an all-around funny guy. Last week, you were so much fun. And so we really enjoy your energy. And what are we looking at behind you now? Is that part of Yellow Brick Road? So we love your different photos behind you.
Well, I decided I'd come on down here to Oz and, have put a prawn on the barbie and maybe have a Vegemite sandwich. Now, you might know my friend Adrian Carr. Adrian's from Oz too, and he's personal friends with the Wizard. And he actually used to be his Ministry of Cinema down here. So just thought I'd drop that.
We love Kevin.
Little name dropping.
Let's give Kevin let's give him a round of applause. We just really enjoy. I love his take on life, just in general. He's been a good friend of mine for Kevin. I think I've known you a decade and a half or something, a long time. I've known you a long time.
You've known me since about 2005.
Okay, 17. Going
right
on
around in that.
Yeah, that's that. Perfect. Well, thank you for being with us, Kevin. Let's go to Avery Davis. I love that photo of Avery. Avery's got that bad boy character going. Nicest guy you'll ever meet, but he's definitely got this new headshot that I think is going to get him working. So, Avery, turn your mic on. Tell me a little bit about what it was like to work with Steven Spielberg. I mean, talk about name dropping.
We didn't actually know he was on set until we were wrapping, because he was back by like his special director lab. He has a ton of monitors around him, and he's basically in like a vault, and no one was really able to talk to him until we were done shooting, because we didn't really know what the project was until we were done, and they told us.
Right. And the project was Ready Player One, yes?
Yeah, the project was Ready Player One.
Very successful film.
And
you got photos with him, which was great.
Yeah, and a cool story he told me was that when he was, I think he said when he was like 20, in his mid-20s, he was on his way to school or some meeting or audition to talk with some big people. And as he was crossing the street, there was a car that didn't see him crossing, and someone pulled him pulled him away from the street, and the car went and crashed and hit another car. And the person who saved his life was named Avery.
Oh, no way.
So,
yeah. You guys connected.
That was cool.
And you know, if your alter ego, your future Avery didn't save him, we wouldn't have all the work that Steven Spielberg's done for us. So thank God.
True.
Thank God he was saved. Avery, tell us a little bit about Kelly Clarkson and what it was like to work on a Super Bowl commercial. Can you get any?
That was crazy. That was bragging about a lot of stuff. There was a lot going on that day.
So tell me, it was a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
How cool was that?
Yeah, it was. There was so many moving pieces. Before we showed up, they had us all come the day before to. It was a weird process. They had us come a day before to sign in instead of the morning of. And before the day before, nothing was there, and the next day there was a house fully built and this field with a bunch of like explosion stuff, and it was just a big. They set it up so fast.
Yeah, well, that's what happens at the big time, you know. When
that was
level. Well, I just wanted to brag about you guys because I want the people watching to realize that this is a real stage with real opportunities, real dedicated actors, coaches, producers, directors. We got the whole Rolodex. So if you guys are interested in checking out BSA Live, just email me, TonyBoley@yahoo.com. Let me know you're interested. You can watch for free. You can get involved. You can just participate. But Ella, you've never really acted before you took the school, I don't think. Have you? What's your acting resume look like?
I've done some commercials before I came here. I've done quite a bit of plays, and that was about it. I took classes, but I mean, nothing too special.
So if you have commercials and you can find the links, I would like you to send me the links.
Oh, I was just going to say, I always feel like people always downgrade themselves. Don't ever say nothing was special. Everything you do is special. So
yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. And theater, I endorse theater because that's where you learn the arcs of characters, the arcs of plays. I encourage all of you guys to do plays. I really do. So Ella, if you find links to commercials, I want you to send them to me. And an example of commercials, Kendall, this is my transition to you pulling up your 2 commercials. I want you to play Kendall's a working actress, and I want to see your commercials. First English, then Spanish. She one day of shooting gets 2 days of pay or 2 full productions worth of pay, and it's still airing. So go ahead and screen share, Kendall, and let's see your Pop-Tart commercial. We all recognize the brand Pop-Tart, and she booked a gig. So she goes over to the main stage. She's gonna, and I'm gonna pull a bunch of commercials up, Kendall. So be ready for these.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Okay, just be ready. So let's do some vocal warm-ups, Ella and Zach. Let's play just to show them what we do. So do a vocal warm-up for me, Ella.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if woodchuck would, a woodchuck all the wood if woodchuck could chuck wood?
Love it. And Zach, you got some warm-ups?
Sally sold seashells by the seashore. If Sally sold seashells by the seashore, how many seashells did Sally sell?
Much better. That's really good. So we work on these, and then we do them not usually on camera. We do them off camera so that you don't stumble on your tongue. You guys heard me earlier. I got a little frog in my throat, and so you always want to have water by you. Try to not totally break character, but sometimes that frog wins, and so you just got to go with it. And we have different exercises to clean your throat. You look up, cough. You look left. You look right. You look down. You cough each time, and hopefully that clears your throat. Singers know they can't cough loud because you can really get nodes on your voice. And if you're a voiceover actor, as Kevin is, Ella is, you really need to be careful of your vocal cords. It's a very important part. And as actors, if we can't hear you, we don't understand you. So this is a major part of your instrument. Your whole body is your instrument. So we need to take care of it. And Kendall, let me know when we can switch over to the main stage. And Avery, you want to do a warm-up just for fun? Even though you're a former.
Sure.
Okay, do some vocal warm-ups.
Any noise, a noise, an oyster, but a noisy noise, a noise, an oyster most.
I love it. Kevin, you always want to play. What do you got, Kevin?
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
I love it. And Kendall, you're still a student. What do you got?
Oh, Betty Butter bought some butter. She put it in her batter, and it made her batter bitter. So Betty Butter bought some more butter. She put it in her batter, and it made her batter better.
I love it. And I won't put Pamela on the spot, but if you ever want to play Pamela, let us know. Okay. So let's get over to the main stage, Kendall.
Okay, so little tiny dilemma here.
What's going on?
So the English one, for some reason, says currently unavailable. I don't know.
What about the Spanish one?
The Spanish one is fine. So I'm going to play that.
Spanish one. We go with the flow. The show must go on, as we say in theater.
Tres palabras, mermelada, fresa, calentita.
Tres palabras más, perfectas como están.
Es un hecho, las bites congeladas saben a helado.
And that's the Spanish version. She has an English version as well. Kendall, while you're there, pull up RC's commercial for Nike. So since we're talking about commercials, Ella, these are the links that I want to get. And I want you guys always, when you have success, as Pamela said, any little success is a huge success. Let's showcase you guys. You know, I want to see you guys working. So she's going to pull up the Nike commercial, the RC Nike commercial. And then after that, so you're ready, Kendall, then I want you to pull up, there's another commercial after that. Okay. So let me know when you're ready, or we're going to play more games. Do I need to play? Do you have a riddle, Ella?
I think I remember one of my Christmas riddles.
Let's go for it. What do you got? Always be ready for this.
Okay. What do you call a kitten on the beach on Christmas morning?
And we should know the answer if you watch the show, so I'd be cheating if I said it. Anybody know the answer? Say it one more time. Repeat it one more time.
What do you call a kitten on the beach on Christmas morning?
Oh, Sandy Claus.
Yes.
Jack, you got any riddles? You got any jokes for us? It's okay if you don't, but just always be ready for these little moments where we need to fill the gaps for technical issues. Okay, this is RC. He's one of my best friends. He's a casting director, has casted thousands and thousands of shows, thousands and thousands of shows. I'm not exaggerating. And he decided to, I think he made his own commercial. I think he made this one.
First base isn't a social club. I don't give a damn about shaking your hand after a hit. If there's a throw down to second, you're getting a cleat in this shirt. Home plate is mine. Block it, you'll be on your ass. I am not your friend. Your friend.
And some of you guys probably remember RC coming in and coaching us in 2020, and he's out working now and doing a lot, but he is a producer as well. So some of these people that come on this stage, if you see the quality of work they do just playing around, they could do that for you if you guys need your reel. So we played Ivan Markota, who was my coach and mentor, who gave the scholarship to Zach. We played his documentary. So let's go to Riker's Rewind. So let's go a little bit further down your list. It says the rewind, and I want you to start at 30 seconds. And we're gonna play about 5 minutes of Riker doing his thing out in the field. And this is what's happening now that he's starting to make it. So you'll see Riker. I think you went a little too far. There it is. Start at about 30 seconds. And we're going to play 30 seconds to 6 minutes. So about 5.5 minutes, guys. But really look at the success. And people are asking him to do this. And this is A-level stuff. Play full screen for me.
Tax-free edition is free.
Full screen. And obviously we're sponsored by Zillow, so these are our sponsors of this episode, but when that's over, we'll go into, there we go. Okay, 30 seconds, and a little bit of stuff that Riker's doing out in the field.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my 2020 YouTube Rewind, and I know 2020 was, well, the worst year ever for some people. I mean, I enjoyed it. My favorite year of all my 15 years of living, definitely my favorite. But a lot happened. So I started off the year with a prom girl party, Daniel Cohn's birthday. Moving into, I did the Critics' Choice Awards, the Oscars. Well, I went to Byron Allen's Oscar Gala, met Tiffany Haddish, Raven Simone, the Hiltons, a bunch of stars. Then I worked with Piper Raquel for a while. And then I joined the Take Two crew, joined the Go fam, shot with them, made some videos I'm proud of. And then now I'm just shooting with friends, doing my thing. So here are some highlights from this year, all on video. I changed a lot, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm Riker Ballone with the Artist Project, and I'm here with
Sam Rubin from KTLA.
So Sam, how long have you been with KTLA?
For a really long time, since 1991.
Whoa, I didn't even know they were a thing way back then. That's absolutely awesome. Don't mind me and my 14-year-old brain. So is Frozen 2 going to win Best Picture?
Sam Rubin here, doing a few interviews to promote the Critics' Choice Awards. Hang on one second. I don't think Frozen 2 is going to win Best Picture. In any event, helping the mini-me's of the world, we're going to preview more of the Critics' Choice Awards, plus this amazing rock and roll hotel. What goes on at the Sunset Marquee, we'll talk about it coming up. Perfect, very
Fantastic.
good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that. Dance move.
My go-to dance move happens when the lights go down low, you put the candles on, you turn up a beautiful song, and you'll never get to see it.
Is there going to be a Frozen 3?
came out with a hard question
I know.
first.
I get it first. I get it first. Well, we said, what do you think if we just skip 3 and go straight to 4?
Oh, I don't know. Probably making a fool out of myself in front of like people that I really, like, have celebrity crushes on, most likely. Who knows how, like, the depths of my embarrassment, how deep it will go tonight.
I'm Riker Battle. I'm reporting for Entertainment Studios. I'm here at the 4th annual Oscar Gala. It's being hosted by Byron Allen and emceed by Jamie Foxx. So let's go check it out. Literally just met you, but I love your personality.
Thank you. I'm just very honest.
Honesty is the best policy.
It is.
Absolutely.
It's easier to remember the truth.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember a lie.
It is. So Tiffany, how did you get involved here today?
I became a celebrity.
Well, thank you for the very honest answer.
And I was invited. When you become a celebrity, sometimes people invite you to stuff.
Very, very active. I like your dancing. Now, what are we going to do here?
Oh.
Show me something.
Here we go. We're jumping into it, guys.
Let's do it.
So before we do...
First of all, do you know who I am?
Yes, kind of.
I'm Chris Tucker. He don't know who I am, but now he does, because he's 5 years old.
At least I'm honest, guys.
How old?
Honesty. I'm 14.
You're 14. Man, you the man. Yeah, Chris Tucker. Man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I am on a show called Funny You Should Ask, which is one of Byron Allen's shows, and he invited me to this, and I saw what amazing cause this is going towards, and seeing familiar faces, never hurt anybody, so I decided to put on my shiny suit and come have some fun.
Amazing shiny suit, by the way. So, hit the wall, clap, figure 8, wave, hit up, hit down, stop. Yes, perfect.
Hit the wall.
Clap, figure 8. Arm movement thingy. Hit it up, hit it down, stop. That's it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That was embarrassing.
Awesome. Whoa. Clap, figure 8. Weird arm movement, hit it up, down, stop. Perfect. So we're gonna hit the wall. Clap.
I'm tired already. Does that mean?
Figure 8. No, you're doing great.
I'm getting dizzy.
Okay, let's try that again. Whoa. Clap. Figure 8. See, you're pretty good.
If you do this at an Oscar party tonight, man, we're gonna be sure. Can we hang out tonight?
I was doing it, yeah.
Now I'm gonna say you're 21. Do not say you're 50.
I am 21.
That's what I'm talking about.
22. I just hit the wall. Figure 8. Hit it up, hit down. Oh, all right.
All right, then, I got it. Tonight, man. Meet me on Sunset at 8 o'clock.
Okay. What just happened?
All right, so that's just a little sample of what Riker's doing out there in Hollywood, and that you guys recognize some of those faces. I know I do, and some of the older people recognize some of the older people, and some of the younger people recognize some of the younger people. But Riker's killing it right now, as all of you guys are. With that being said, Mila's working. Let's go to Mila's reel, Kendall. So go again, screen share, and then we'll get into our first scene. So make sure that Ella, you're prepared for your first monologue, and Zach, I'm not. You're doing your monologue, I hope. If not, we'll have a little discussion. I'll figure out if Zach's going to do it, and then Kendall's going to do a monologue as well. So Kendall, go to the main stage and pull up Mila's reel, and we're going to show a little sample of what Mila's doing in Hollywood right now. So hopefully Kendall can hear what I'm saying, because she's not responding. There we go. So this is Mila's reel, and we're going to play this, and it's about 3 minutes.
Stop right there!
You what?
Let's see who gave you that. Hey, you're gonna need stitches, okay? It's gonna be okay.
Ooh.
Go.
Like I said, I knew she was home alone. I let myself in through the back door. She didn't hear me come in. She was asleep on the couch.
Why on earth would you confess to something you didn't do?
No. It was me. I'm the one who did that. Did you get it?
You're gonna fucking kill yourself. So, don't lie to me. I'm not stupid. Your problem is you think that you're the only one in pain. But you can never seem to see the pain you cause everyone else. I can't live there.
But can you live here, knowing what you know
now? I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I was glad. I was happy I didn't pass the first evaluation.
How dare you?
Give me the shoes, Mom. You never asked me what I want.
You are throwing away your dream.
No, Mom. I'm throwing away yours.
Good morning, baby girl.
It's not what you're meant to do. All the time and all the money I spent trying to give you the life of a princess.
Away your dream.
I give you everything!
Tony, you're muted.
Tony, you're muted.
All right, let's go to the voiceover for Reese at LOL. So just a little sample of what some of these kids that have been doing on our last season in 2020, off out there working and doing stuff. You guys want to collect your reels, and we want to showcase your reels because your work gets better and better, and then that's what gets you more work. So work begets you work. And we're going to talk to our coaches here in a sec about what they're witnessing. So coaches, thanks for paying attention and watching these young kids just rise to start. I'm really proud. Okay, this is Reese. Reese is over
What's
on...
fierce, fashionable, and doesn't just tell the time? The LOL Surprise smartwatch, camera, and game. Featuring your favorite BB MC swag. With over 100 expressions and reactions, she'll always fit your vibe. You can choose outfits for Diva, Neon Cutie, MC Swag, and Queen Bee. And when makeover time is over, get moving with the pedometer. Or dance to the beat with Freeze Dance. There are so many games. You'll love the treasure hunt game where you walk around to find LOL surprise balls in the real world. Playing games earns you points and rewards. Don't forget to set alarms and use the timers and calendars to plan your day. You will always know what time it is with the 50+ watch faces to choose from. Strike a pose, take selfies, photos, and videos, and add silly stickers and emojis. The LOL Surprise smartwatch, camera, and game is fierce and fashionable. Just what you need to rule the world.
I love it. I love it. And Kendall, while you're there, can you go to the scored MIFTV? It says scored MIFTV. So scroll up, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right there, it says scored. Yeah, play that really quick. These are all the students got a chance to do a table read with Gary Marshall's son, Scott Marshall, of the Marshall family from Pretty Woman, Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley, on and on. And this was, they got to do a table read.
Everyone looks out the window and sees Goggles, the nearsighted pony, wandering blindly down the middle of the busy street.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna get hit by that bus!
A bus headed straight for Goggles swerves at the last minute, narrowly avoiding the pony.
We have to save them!
Mom, Dad, and the kids run to the stairwell. Interior, stairwell day. As Mom, Dad, and the kids run down the stairs, they pass Papa Peace, who's still on his way up.
Whoa, where's everybody going?
And that's what we did on a BSA Live stage. We actually did a table read for some major directors and producers, and that went really well. So we cast you guys in those roles as well. And let's go really quick back up to Casa Kabul, directed by Adrian Carr, one of our coaches here, who's actually on set right now. He directed a little something at the LA Film School. He had me do some acting. He did some acting in it. But this is just a little sample. And I want you to start at 3 minutes, Kendall. So scroll over. Well, you can watch the beginning. Let's watch the beginning. I love credits. Play the beginning in just a little bit.
Our finest champagne.
Oh, thank you.
You bet.
All right, let's go to 3 minutes. And Adrian, let's go to 3 minutes.
Thank you. Oh, would you ask the piano player to come over here?
Go to 3 minutes. Perfect.
Sam, I've told you.
See what I found for you? A wandering escort. Mademoiselle, you were asking about Rick, and here he is. May I present? Hello, Elsa.
Hello, Rick.
I see you know each other. Then may I present?
This is Victor Laszlo.
One hears a great deal about Rick and Kabul. And about Victor Laszlo everywhere. Would you join us for a drink?
Oh, no. Rick never drinks.
Yes, I will.
Abdul.
It's quite the interesting cafe. I congratulate you. And I congratulate you. What for? Oh, your work. Thank you. I try.
We all try. You succeed. You know, I can't get over you two. She was asking about you earlier, Rick. In a way that made me extremely jealous.
I wasn't sure you were the same. Let's see. The last time we met.
Was it La Belle Aurore?
How nice you remembered. But of course, that was the day the Russians marched into Kabul.
Not an easy day to forget, was it?
No.
I remember every detail. The Soviets wore khaki and you wore blue.
Yes, I put that dress away. When the Russians march out, I'll wear it again.
Ilsa? I don't wish to be the one to say it, but it is getting late.
So it is, and we do have a curfew here in Kabul. It would not do for the chief of police to be seen drinking after hours and have to fine himself.
I hope we didn't overstay our welcome.
Not at all.
Let me. It's my part.
Another precedent broken. This is a most interesting evening.
Well, we'll come again. Anytime.
Will you say goodnight to Sam for me?
I will.
There's still no one that plays as time goes by like Sam.
It's been a long time since he's played it.
Good night.
Let me get you a cab. Late hours and all. Gasoline rationing.
So that is a little sample of some of the students, some of the teachers, some of the coaches. And, you know, if you guys want to build your own shorts, your TV shows, your reels, you guys just want to work on a professional set, a lot of the coaches here can actually help you as producers, directors, writers. I think Pamela's manager is very successful in the music world, as well as managing Pamela and various other musicians. We're going to go to Kevin in just a sec with that nice. Oh, we sponsored by Zillow now? That's so funny. All right, they better pay me. So we're sponsored by Zillow. Kevin, what were you going to say? And then I'm going to go to Pamela, and we're going to do 2 monologues, and we're going to call it a day. I just want you guys to see that everybody's working. I'm so proud of this. So what's up, Kev?
Well, I'm trying to work, and I wrote a little jingle for Zillow, And you know, people my age and older are the ones who list their houses. So this is one, and you got to be older than dirt to know this song. And it goes like this.
Main stage, Kendall.
Zillow, weep for me. Zillow, weep for me. I booked with another broker. Now I'm very unhappy. Hire me, and I'll finish the song.
All right, big round of applause for Kevin. All right, let's go back to the group view. All right, so that was the showcase today. We're going to do a performance with Ella and Kendall. I think, Zach, you don't have anything today, right? Okay, so thanks for sticking around and watching. I'm really proud of you, Zach. So Ella, you're prepared and prepped, but I want to talk to Pamela really quick. So Pamela, I don't know how much of those videos you've seen before, maybe some of them, but I just wanted to give you really a sample of some of the level of actors we've worked with here. And we hope to get a whole new crop for 2021 and 2022 to do it live on the real big stage. So Pamela, what are your thoughts on what you're witnessing?
I was impressed by all the kids, and it was so exciting to see Mila with her reel. And I just feel like all of you guys are just have so much talent in you, and not just that, but the hard work and dedication, it really pays off. Because every time Mila's here, she's always so prepared. She's always so professional. And the one thing that I truly respect about her is that she takes chances. Like last week when she was doing the accents, it's also like being serious about your craft, but also just having fun and letting go. So I like both aspects of like being professional, yet also letting go and taking those risks.
We say happy accident. We say happy accidents, falling forward, taking a risk, having fun like we did when we were kids. All those things are taken to heart. So thank you, Pamela. You've had a really brilliant career, and I know you have a big career ahead of you as well. So we're grateful you carve out time for us here. I know you're really busy as well.
It's such a treasure for me to be with all of you. So
Kevin's falling right now. So Avery, let's go to you really quick. You had an audition a while back for Netflix for Stranger Things, I think. How did that? I know that
I've had two for Stranger Things.
That's pretty big stuff. This is A-level stuff that they're auditioning for. So congrats. And also General Hospital, I think, or Young and the Restless.
Young and the Restless, yeah.
Holden read the stage directions for our Marriages for the Birds with Gary Marshall. So he was working as the voiceover there. But I know that Riker, and I got to remember all this stuff, Riker auditioned for General Hospital, and he's still up for that, and up for another show probably called The Bay, which is an online version of all the soaps combined. Some of you probably have heard of The Bay. So that's my bragging for the day, and I really am proud of you. If you guys can't tell, I'm so proud of all of you. You know, Izzy's working. She's been on our stage, and Reagan and Jeff, who's a professional network level actor, you know, had to wait for COVID to end, and he'll go back to his network series. So you guys, it really does. Dreams really do come true. You just got to get with somebody that can open some doors for you to showcase your talent. And that's the reason we tried to do this during COVID. What else were we doing? And it just turned out to be a huge success.
Eating ice cream.
What did you say, Pamela?
I said, no, you said, what else were we doing? Eating ice cream.
Exactly. So we were just, look at Kevin. Kevin's entertaining us today. He's the real performer today. So Ella Grace, are you ready for the main stage? Ella Grace, I love your headshot. She's got a beautiful headshot, by the way. I love that shot. So you're ready? Are you all warmed up physically, emotionally, spiritually?
Yes.
You're good to go. Let's put our hands together. Let's send her to the main stage. Let's mute our microphones. And this is Ella Grace.
No, no, no. Stop. Please. Please don't go away. Please. No one's ever stuck with me for so long before. And if you leave, I remember things better with you. I do. Look, P. Sherman, 42. I remember it. I do. It's there. And I know it is because when I look at you, I can feel it. And I look at you and I'm home. Please. I don't want that to go away. I don't want to forget.
Okay, let's go back to the group real quick. Let's give her a big round of applause for the first live performance today. What we're working on, based on Pamela's advice, we're working on taking away the cuteness, the bubbly, always smiley, happy Ella Grace that we love and don't ever want to lose, Ella. But we're working on more connected characters, more emotional connection. How old are you?
I'm 12.
So she's still really young, but we're taking a risk, and we're gonna try to work on connecting with some emotions. She has shared with me that she hasn't had a lot of experiences to pull from, thank God. Not a lot of bad things or sad things. That's a good thing. But we pull from life, but we also pull from what we've seen other people pull from. So let's go to Pamela really quick. We're working on connecting her. She's got a little bit more to go to really tap into that real fear and real sad, but she's definitely taken away the bubbliness, I think. What do you think, Pamela?
Well, Ella, at first I commend you for taking a risk and doing something different from your cute and bubbly, acting, because you've like mastered that. You're so great at that. Can I ask you what this is from?
Oh yeah, this is from Finding Dory.
Okay. And what are your feelings there? What is your character's intent, and what are the feelings that are going through?
Yeah, so right now she suffers from short-term memory loss. So she's very stressed because she can't remember anything, and her best friend is about to leave, and he's like really her only friend, the only person she can rely on.
Have you ever felt those feelings of maybe insecurity and anxiety and?
Not a whole lot, but like sometimes, maybe like 2 or 3 times.
Okay, I thought it was a great effort, and you were so courageous to step out from your normal bubbly role. I felt like since you said you didn't really connect with these feelings, so I think you would maybe do some exercises in order to tap into that being anxious or being, feeling insecure. So then when you convey it, it seems more natural and more real, rather than it felt like the acting was from your head and not from your soul, your stomach, and your heart. And maybe you could play around and move and feel like sad or feel anxious or feel insecure, those kind of feelings, to get you more into the character. Kind of just like more like method acting, just actually like feeling it and doing it.
Yeah.
And then also another suggestion is like, you are perfect for Disney. I could see you as Ella, let it go. I could totally see, any of those kind of roles. I want you to do something that's not Disney. Something that's not Disney, and just break out from your mold, because you mastered that part. So you want to challenge yourself and grow. So for your next assignment, if this works with Tony, you guys could work together on something non-Disney. But good first effort today and in challenging yourself. I'm so proud of you, Ella. You're such a beautiful, sweet soul.
All right, Ella. Let's go to Kevin Gallagher. Any thoughts, Kevin? All right, we'll get him unmuted. There we go.
Oh, I'm Jojo Carol here at the Imperial Hotel, Imperial Palace, Tokyo, Japan. And I am left my world of anime to become a Westerner so I can critique the scene. Women are better at emoting like that. I think they're much more in touch with their feelings than men are usually, typically. And that really works for Ella, because that came through. I kind of, she's crying, Well, women do that to me sometimes. So, I'm just a sucker. Anyway, very good.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Kevin. Avery, our graduate who's becoming a director of note. Any comments as a director's eye? What would you do?
I agree. Everything Pamela said, I agree with 100%. I don't really have much more to add other than what Pamela covered, because she pretty much covered it all. But yeah.
So really, we're going to sum up, Ella. We really need to just continue to do your sense memory exercises and your space work. So I'm going to put you through some classes, our private classes, and we're just going to have you do the wake up exercise, the brush your teeth, the getting ready, and you're going to experience what it's like to live it real And then we're going to take all that away, and you're going to try to recreate it without those objects there. You're going to get up and you're going to brush your teeth without a toothbrush and toothpaste, and you're going to have to believe you're brushing your teeth. And we're going to just start working on waking up, what it's like to pull covers over your head and get ready to go to school, and then get rid of the bed and the covers, and you got to do it with nothing. And you got to believe it. If you believe it, we'll believe it. Okay? So you ready to go to the next level of your acting?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun. And the payoff is when Avery had his big breakthrough and Zach had his big breakthrough, the feeling you get when you know what, when we say, were you in? You'll know what that means when you're in. And Pamela obviously knows what that means. Like, there's nothing like when you're so in, you don't even remember what you did. That being in is amazing. And it's very addictive, by the way. I think, Pamela, you've experienced being in, totally emotionally connected. Yeah, there's nothing like it.
Broadway play and it was, you just totally transform into the character. I was a drug addict. I've never done drugs in my life.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. And maybe, Ella, I know you're on the East Coast and Pamela's here on the West Coast, but maybe you might get gifted and get a private session with Pamela. You never know.
Ooh,
I haven't asked her yet. I'm putting her on the spot, but we'll talk behind the scenes. And maybe she might grace you with a half hour of just real coaching, and let's see what she can bring out of you. Because maybe there's some connection that the two you have that I don't have with you, or maybe, I don't know. I'm willing. I think I've trained with so many different coaches that you take a little bit from everybody. So are you up? If I haven't talked to Pamela, I don't mean to put you on the spot, Pamela, but if she was willing, would you be willing to do that?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, good. So I'm going to set up a study date for the two of you guys, and we're going to see what happens when you come back, okay? We'll figure that out later off stage. Ella, you also have a comedy from Ratatouille.
Yes, I do.
You want to do that? You're just working it. It's new, so it's more like a cold read, but why don't you showcase what you're working on this week?
Yeah, of course.
All right, let's see what you got. Let's go to the main stage, Kendall. Let's mute her microphones. Give her a big round of applause. It's her second piece.
Okay, listen, I have got to teach you about food. Okay, now close your eyes. Here, take a bite of this. Hey, no. Don't just hork it down. Here, you need to chew it slowly. Savor that flavor. Okay, only think about that taste. See? Creamy, salty, sweet, with a little oaky nuttiness. You detect that, right? Okay, now try this. See? Yeah, crisp, sweet, a little slight tang at the finish. Now, try them together, huh? See, that's it. Now, imagine every great taste in the world being combined to infinite combinations. Taste that no one's had even tried yet. Discoveries to be made.
All right, let's go back to group view. Big round of applause. So what we're working on, and Ella, I saw it really clear this time. You're seeing the word, then saying the word. You need to see the experience and then describe the experience. So you're almost backwards. You're almost describing the experience because you saw the word. And so you're like, oh, this is where I do this and this is. So technically, you're technically perfect. But what we need from you is to have an experience emotionally that we witness, and then you explain to us what we just witnessed because you experienced it. So if we can get that flipped, where you experience it and then say it, I think we're going to have a huge breakthrough. Pamela, any thoughts?
That was so eloquently said. I was just going to tell Ella, did you taste the cheese? Like, taste the cheese or supplement the cheese for your favorite ice cream or your favorite candy and see, because Ella, you have this beautiful spark in your eyes because you're just naturally a sparkly, beautiful diamond. But we want to see the spark from the eye contact of your experience of what you're actually conveying. It's a different spark. It's you actually being in the character and us seeing your eyes and us believing that you love this cheese or you're talking about this cheese and you're interacting. So Tony, you said it brilliantly because technically you have it all down because you're such a professional. You're always prepared. You're always rehearsed, but everything is too technical, like robotic. You just need to free yourself more. And I think that'll come with more experiences, more exercises. more preparation.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pamela. I love it. Avery, so I know with you, Avery, we had a breakthrough. I couldn't get you to break, and we made you do a spitball. And you're like, well, what's a spitball? And it's like, well, you take a straw, you get some paper, you get it wet, you put it in the straw, and you spit it out. And you had never experienced that before. But because you were so focused on the activity, when you started saying your lines, your focus was on the activity, not your dialogue, because you were a perfectionist as well. So can you share with Ella your experience with that breakthrough? Because you've never been the same since you had that breakthrough.
Yeah, so I think during that time, I was never really told or shown that it's not necessarily about the lines you're trying to get across. It's more about your feeling and your intention. And if you're motivated by something and there is a clear motivation, your lines will come naturally. Knowing them helps, of course, but if you know where you're trying to be, you understand why you're saying what you're saying, and when you say what you say, and who to you're saying what you're saying. You put those pieces together when you have a clear vision of what you're trying to achieve. What are the things in between you and your goal? What are the things keeping you back? And sometimes it's as simple as, like, did you brush your teeth this morning? And it's honestly, it can be that easy. But you just have to dissect everything and then just wrap yourself in that. And when you are consumed by your character, your lines pretty much, it's like you're it. I don't know. That's basically, that's it for me. Yeah.
I love it. So Avery, it's so nice to hear you speak like this, because I worked with you for years, and to hear you be able to regurgitate that. But it's see it, then say it. Don't say it, then see it. We see it first, and when you see it, we see you see it. So see it, then say it. So you have to experience it first, and then the rest happens. And being so consumed with your character, you almost could write the script the writer wrote if you're in tune with that, because you're like, oh, that's what I would have said naturally. And that's what I think Avery's saying, is it's just natural. The next line, if the writer's a good writer and you did your work, chances are you're already, without even knowing your line, going to know your line, because it's just that type of backstory. But you got to do the work. Kevin Gallagher, any comments? And where are we at, Kevin?
My name is Kevin Michael Gallagher, and I'm back in the old sod. And for she's my dearest darling, one my smiling and beguiling one, no other can match the likes of her. And in the background there, that's me old buddy Zardoz, heading back to the vortex.
I love
anyway.
What do we got for Ella?
Oh, Ella's just the greatest. I like everything Ella does. She's really good. She's going to go very far, I think, you know? Yeah, I hardly ever see anything she does that I don't think is really great.
So look at that, Ella.
Thank
And
you.
so, Ella, we need to get you out to the world, because there's going to be a huge fan club like that for you. But we got to get you, your manager, sign the deal, start doing the work they're asking you to do, start auditioning and get yourself out there. And then we could be showcasing your material as well. So now comes the hard work, which is not the acting part, it's the business part. So we need to get you on point there, okay? And then we're going to push you off out in the real world. Okay, you got everything you need. Kendall, I want you to do your monologue, and then after your monologue, Zach, I want us to have you screen share at the 8-minute mark of you singing the American anthem. I want you to really, like, I want to see that, because that heart that you have as a child comes through your new current acting as a young adult. So first we're going to do the monologue, then we're going to show what we showed pre-scene, and then we're going to wrap up the show. Okay, guys? And that'll be a day for us. All right, so Kendall, are you ready to go over to the main stage? Everyone mute your mic. Big round of applause for Kendall, our stage director / actress / brilliant-minded Harvard student. So very proud of her.
Okay, let me. There? Okay. Well, it's like most girls when you first talk to them, they like automatically analyze you and they find where you fit on their hierarchy and they treat you accordingly. You know, like how close you are to what they all collectively want to be, and I don't know, just like the way they look at you and like in their heads they just analyze you, and even if they mastered it, you know, like the small talk and the head nodding and the little looks up and down at you, it's like I can still catch them doing it every single time. I don't know, maybe it's just me or something, but it's like they stare and they look for little things like the way your clothes hang off of your torso, and the tags, so they can see where you shop, how expensive everything is. They'll look at your nails, only to find effed up cuticles and chipped nail polish. I don't know, maybe it'd be easier to make friends if girls weren't so terrifying.
All right, let's get you, I know you're the actress, but let's get you over to the group stage. I'm sorry to break your character so fast. It's got to be hard being a stage director and an actor. It's really got to be hard, so I commend you on doing both. Big round of applause for Kendall Monroe. Kendall, it's the hardest thing to do as an actor is talk, but the majority of your work as an actor is just talking. So to be able to just be natural and just talk and communicate and not try to be an actor and be a thespian, it's hard to do. And I think you did a really good job. Let's see what our coaches said. We'll end with Pamela this time. Avery, we'll start with you, go to Kevin, and then Pamela. Avery, any thoughts? You're on mute.
Hello? Is it working?
Yes.
Okay, cool. It froze for a second. I thought that was really natural. It felt like a genuine conversation. And I could sense the confusion and the anger and the disappointment and just the mixed what the hell type of feeling. So that was really good. It felt very natural, and that's hard to do. So yeah.
Good job. Kevin, where look at Kevin. He is too funny. Where you at, Kevin?
You talking to me? Are you talking to me? I'm with my gang here, the Fordham Baldies from the movie The Wanderers.
Oh, it's a new segment for us, Kevin. You're too funny. Okay.
What was I talking about?
You're talking about Kendall Monroe's performance.
Oh. Everybody that's here is really great. I mean, this is like the cream of the crop, you know. Well, that's not really true, but it's really the cream of the crop, you know. So, great, Kendall, you're really great. You're getting better all the time. So, I really enjoyed it. Thanks.
Thank you, Kevin, and thank you for being here. You definitely, you're just too funny. I may have you teach comedy to some of the kids too. All right, let's go to Pamela. Any final thoughts on our live performance? And then we're going to go to Zach's performance when he was a young kid.
Kendall, I'm so proud of you because you did so much better this time. Like, you improved from the last time you did this monologue, and you took away that little cute smile that you have, and I just want to like squeeze your cheeks and give you a hug. There was no cutesy smile. You looked really annoyed, and it's like every girl's experienced these kind of like shallow, materialistic, like judgmental girls. I mean, we all have it in every age group, and you really conveyed that naturally. Just a couple of pointers. I wanted to feel more annoyance. I think that there were still some things that were kind of boiling inside of you that you could have even let out more. And it's also because of your personality. You're very like calm and cool and collective. So I wanted to see a little bit more annoyance and more in your eyes, and maybe you could have taken a pause, but I just felt it was very natural and so much better than last time. And kudos to you for like working on it and getting that cutesy smile off.
I love it. Big round of applause for Kendall and for our coaches. And Kevin's at the White House, it looks like. So I don't know if he broke in there or what he's doing, but all right, guys, this is where we get to thank our guests. We're going to start with Zach. Before we showcase, Zach, your stage share, let's thank our guests and share your experience. You're on mute. There you go.
So thank you guys for coming back. Kevin, once again, you made me laugh. I can't stop laughing. I don't know why it's so funny, but it is. Pamela, thank you for coming back again. Your advice is always just great. It's out of this world.
Thank you.
And Avery, thank you so much for coming, okay?
Appreciate it. So Kevin, would you mind if I put you on the spot and had you maybe do a private 30-minute session with Zach, and maybe the two of you could find a way to break him loose?
Oh, he's too young to get stoned.
Well, definitely don't do that. So just do it through Zoom.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Not till you're older.
Yeah, well, now I may be second guessing having you two work together. I have to get him certified first, Zach, before I know if I'll let you work with him privately. He might not be sane enough for you. Maybe I'll be there.
Joe said that was great. Joe said that. He told me.
Pamela, what were you going to say?
I was going to say we're so proud of Zach because he had that big breakthrough. And
huge breakthrough, huge. If you guys missed it, go back a couple episodes. Amazing, amazing breakthrough. All right, so Kendall, any thoughts on your coaches here?
Yes, hello everybody. So I will start with Kevin and all the backgrounds. As you know, sometimes I can't stop laughing with all the backgrounds. It literally makes my week. Thank you for the amazing advice. And Pamela, you are so wise and have so much good advice, and you show up every week. You all do, and it's amazing. And Avery, you are so young, but like so wise and incredible. It blows my mind.
Thank you. So Kendall, we're getting her off. She's working on some characters right now. Ken, I don't know if your glasses are right by you, but I'd love you to put them on if you can find them. But so we're working on her comedic character and the character that we know. We're embracing her Spanish side, and we're just really trying to find something that sets her apart from the pack. Because there's a million every one of us. There's a million me and there's a million you. So what's going to make you stand out? We're all supposed to be great actors, or we're in the wrong business. So what's going to make you stand out? Well, look at those glasses. Now, Pamela, do you notice a different character just by her glasses?
yeah, totally different character. Now she could be serious. She could be more moody. She could be, more strict. Like it's a totally different vibe.
Yeah, so I want to see her doing monologues based on this character. And all you did was put glasses on, Kendall. But I really believe this character is going to work. And I believe if you embrace some Spanish, I think you're going to find that there's a lot of opportunities being bilingual. Okay, and then there's another one right there. She's playing with her hair and stuff. So we're working on Kendall's look right now. So that is going to be what Ivan Markota worked on all of us with, is you have to have an image. You really have to have an image. And then when the right opportunity shows up, then you're just prepared. You're ready, right? Luck, opportunity means preparation is called luck. I mean, we need a lot of luck in Hollywood. Okay. I think I went around. So Avery, you want to say bye to everybody? Then Kevin, then Pamela, and then we're gonna end with Zach's piece, and then we're gonna end the show, guys. So Avery, any final words to everybody?
Keep working on core emotional connection to your characters. Get to know what pisses you off, what makes you happy, what makes you sad. Get to play with all of your buttons. I think that's really the biggest key. And I'm getting a call, so give me 1 second. Thank you, everybody.
Good, Avery. So, Kevin, where are you at now with the third eye? Are you part of the Illuminati?
Yeah. Yes. Again, this is the omniscient Kevin, and I just wanted to impart a little wisdom here at the end. I forgot what I was going to say, though.
You're so wise.
I know.
I think that's what the laugh line would be. All right, let's go to Pamela to wrap up the show.
Well, all you darlings, I'm just so proud of you. Every week you surprise me, you inspire me. And I think the main thing is first know yourself, know who you are, be in touch with your feelings. And when you're in touch with yourself and you are secure in your core, then you can learn about others' feelings, about other cores, and about other characters and explore. And always challenge yourself, have fun, who cares, mess up, just be silly. And what I say every week is no matter what we say, it's most important what you think. So do you, because you are so special in your own unique way.
I love it. I love it. Kevin's at the space station now, so he's floating. All right, with that being said, Kendo, are you able to give Zach the screen share ability? Zach, go to your 8-minute piece and show us a little bit of what you did when you were young. That's how your mom knew that you were going to be an actor. So let's see what got you into this field of acting and entertainment.
Just before I do play, the name is a bit wrong. It's God Bless the USA, not God Bless America. Just wanted to say that before.
No, that's fine.
Lee Greenwood.
And go to screen share, Zach. Okay, we're going to screen share. Little green button in the middle. There we go. And here we go.
This flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave the right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. And there's no doubt, I love this land. God bless the USA! Oh my God.
All right, take back the screen share, Kendall. Let's go to group view. Big round of applause. I just think that was just so amazing, Zach.
You went for it there. You totally went for it. No fear, nothing. You just laid it out there.
That's the Zach I know, Pamela and Kevin and Avery. That's the Zach we're going to bring out with your help, okay? So that's our goal, Zach. Just be free. That was awesome.
Great hair, too. You still have great hair.
I love it. Okay, guys, that wraps up our show. So, Kendall, you're going to take the stage. You're going to wrap it up. You guys, we'll see you next week with another episode of BSA Live. I'm Teacher Tony. This is the class of 2021. They're BSA Live performers. Most of them are working, if not all of them. Very proud of them. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, it's Kendall. Thank you so much for watching the show. Please make sure you check out our BSA channel and like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
All right,
hey guys, it's Kendall.
Bye-bye. Bye.